Oh my god. After this press meet, I am going to meet Sir, and I'm so excited.
Title sponsors Max Gold, Dr. Sri Verma, Let's Go Holidays, Mabel presents Samantha Ruth Prabhu interview with Baradwaj Rangan. Supported by the Chennai Silks, Vicura Wellness Clinic, Jai Chandran, powered by Darling, Milky Mist, Glora Diamonds.
Hello, Samantha.
Hello.
How are you?
I was going to say baddie, but now she said BD, and I'm
I don't know who's
confused.
calling me BD, but I'm
I
like,
just heard someone call you BD. It
no, but
sounded
let's
very
get,
wrong.
but get back to your name. Now
Right.
that you're doing all this action, I think you need one of those titles, like, power heroine or
Oh
something
no.
like that. How's this?
Rule breaker. I wish I was cool enough.
But I think you need this, like a something,
You know, the real rule breakers don't know that they're breaking rules.
But tell me, what is this phase? Citadel, Honey Bunny, Yashoda, Raji, the character from Family Man. Suddenly you're in the zone where you're doing, and then of course now Maa Inti Bangaaram. Like in this phase of, killing people.
Oh, killing people.
Yeah.
I think that I got lucky with people accepting me doing action. It's very tricky territory, especially for a woman, and especially with someone with as petite as I am. So I really got lucky. So I really want to capitalize on that luck, I can say, because I enjoy doing action. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it way more than dancing.
Yeah.
Like this movie, I was more nervous to do Tasadiya than I was to do the action sequences. So I'm enjoying this phase.
How does it feel to return to the state where your former co-star is now the chief minister?
Oh my God. It's nice that you asked me that, because after this press meet, I am going to meet Sir, and I'm so excited. Like I'm never excited to meet anyone or like, but this time I truly am excited because I've worked with Vijay Sir on 3 films,
Yeah.
and I just, I know it's everybody must be saying this, but I just knew that he was different and he was special, and there was something about him. And even back then, I knew that his goals, his focus was so very clear. Even back then, it's not something sudden. It's something that was brewing for many, many, many years, and he stayed consistent with that focus. And today he's the perfect person for the job, and I'm so excited to go and
But,
meet him now
but
after
when you
this.
heard the news,
Right.
I mean, like it's a
I
person you
was
worked
following
with,
it
right?
very, very closely.
Yeah.
The also was everyone back home. Everyone was following it extremely closely. Were you expecting it? Like we were praying for it.
Yeah, it took everyone by surprise, I think. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like, and no one kind of. So I was just like, everyone that I meet that's worked with him are now like, wow, we worked with this person and now he's the chief minister. It's just so.
Yeah, but I'm not even surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not surprised.
So, so apart from making it to the Guinness Book of World Records by giving 40 interviews in a day, uh,
Right.
40 interviews in one day,
Right.
what else have you been doing with your life?
Yeah, I've been making movies, I guess.
Not as many.
Not as many, because quality films take a while, and quality scripts, and we're certainly doing something wrong because the number of hits in a year have dramatically gone down.
Yeah.
Every industry is suffering. So I think now it's quality over quantity, and it's really important you get it right.
Does having Raj Nidimoru in the house, somebody who's like a bona fide storyteller, does
Right.
that help in any way, in the sense that do you bounce off your scripts with him, or do you guys keep, okay, my personal life is separate, my professional life is separate? How
No,
does
no.
it happen?
Every single thing is a joint decision. Every single thing.
Even I mean, here, of course, he's the creative producer,
Not
he's
just
the
a
writer. and
film.
all.
I'm saying is something as simple as an Instagram post. I still just bounce it off him because he has such such a real perspective on things. Even though he is in this industry which kind of alienates you and kind of puts you in a bubble. And he is so in touch with reality, you know. So I think that I love to bounce off every decision that I make. I like to discuss it with him.
Right.
And 99% of the time I listen to him. So it's pretty cool to have that kind of partner at home. And with Maa Inti Bangaaram, this is his baby.
Yeah.
Everything from the script to being present on set every single day, to the post-production, everything, to the sound, to the mixing, to the music, everything has a stamp on it.
No, and it's really nice that, now we're reaching an age of agelessness for heroines, because there was a serious shelf life, at least with the southern heroines for the most part. And now it's possible to keep going with different kinds of roles, and especially this, because, you're in this very, like you use the word petite, and you're wearing the sari, but then you have a gun, you have like an axe, you have something else, and the trailer is all kinds of things. So
Right.
there are two things in the trailer that I wanted to just ask you about. Were they just dialogues to you, or did they resonate more than what they meant, like in there? One thing was, uh, only we know who we really are. The rest of it is what we project to the world, or what we show to the world. Did that dialogue kind of resonate with you?
I think that everything I do is never just simple. It's never just for the sake of it. Everything is always uh, represents who I am, or the people who are working on this project, who they are and what they believe in. Belief is definitely tied deeply into the kind of content that we make. So you can't separate the two.
Right. What was your belief when you made Shakuntalam for a generation that's known for a certain kind of different thing? What was the logic then?
Right. I think also I was Shakuntalam. I was enamored by the world, the story. It was larger than life, but at the same time, it was relevant. It
It's a
could
very
happen
beautiful
present.
character,
Yeah,
yeah.
it could happen present day. So I think I believed in that world, and sometimes it does not translate on screen.
Yeah. And the second line I wanted to quote from the trailer is the one that says that, women are expected to be a certain way. They're expected to be a great cook, a great singer, a great, everything else. They hold the home together, kind of a thing. Do you think this movie set in the 80s, but do you think that's still kind of true today?
Absolutely. I mean, everything is a checklist, even today. And there's so much pressure to tick off the boxes on that checklist. And you feel less of a woman. You are made to feel less of a woman most of the time. So even in that checklist, I don't tick most of those boxes. I can't cook, I can't sing. So what happens to people like us? Are we not eligible to be Bangarams in a household? So I think that's the question. I think that every woman has something that they have to offer that's special. And that's what family should be. They should accept you for who you are. Uh, not what society tells you should be.
Would you say that your biggest achievement so far has been single-handedly pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and becoming the star that you are? Because you're not from the film industry, you're from outside. Would you say that's been your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement is fighting the demons in my head and coming out victorious. No one else had to do anything. It was me most of the time. It was me fighting my own demons. Every time I messed up or found myself in a fix, it was mostly my own doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your biggest
That I
achievement.
think today is my biggest achievement.
Fantastic. And you know, when I type in the name Samantha into a Google search box and I say enter, the very first thing that pops up is
Interesting.
one of South India's highest paid actors, female actors. No. Listen, that may or
Right.
may not be whatever it is, but obviously some part of
I
it is
haven't
true.
even done films, and this is my own production, which I haven't been paid a rupee as yet.
No, but when you see something like that, and obviously it was true at some point, right, when you were there, is that something that validates you, makes you feel good about the fact that you're commanding that kind of money and respect?
No, money has, weirdly, for someone who came from nothing, money has never ever been a deciding factor for me. I always found that I've asked other people, as in how does it work for you? You know, if not having something and then having a lot of it, does that make you define you, or maybe make you feel better about yourself? I have been curious about this question because somehow it has never influenced my decisions. It has never made me uh, feel quite anything. It's there, it exists.
It makes
To
life comfortable,
It
right?
makes life comfortable. Yeah, and I've never seen it as more than that.
Okay. Now you're also this entrepreneur with,
Right. And
you
I've
have your
only
own,
been putting money into things.
yeah, you have your own perfume.
Yeah.
What is that? Some special perfume that you've developed?
Yeah, I mean, I've invested in this company called Secret Alchemist, and they make clean perfume. They're free from toxins and phthalates and chemicals that we didn't know existed in perfumes before, but now we do, and we know that they were affecting us. So this is India's first clean perfume,
Okay.
right? And they've been doing exceedingly well. So
It has your name on it?
I am a co-founder.
Okay.
It's called Secret Alchemist.
Okay.
Not my name on it though.
Okay.
Right.
I would have thought you'd have put your name on it because
No, I'm not that full of myself.
uh, your director Nandini Reddy said that this film, why is it set in the 80s, by the way?
Why is it set in the 80s?
You can't reveal it.
There are not that I can't reveal it. It's just that no, yeah. I mean, watch the film.
Okay, I'll watch the film.
Yeah.
But she said that this film, Nandini Reddy said that this film has traces of Basha. And I was like immediately curious, what is this? What is this you made?
Right. Well, yeah, she did say that, didn't she? So I did realize that, you know, when it comes to female-backed films, there is always a social message. The woman is usually a sacrificial lamb. There are these cliches that are always associated to a female-backed film, and I thought, why not break it? Uh, because the large commercial hero-led films, why can't we do the same thing?
Yeah.
And why not? Because I do feel that directors spend a significant amount of time building these heroes up, one movie at a time. It's not like Prabhas Garu in his first film, had a close-up shot of his hand and the entire theater erupted, and it was, a hand was enough,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He wasn't doing it in his first film. He did a bunch of sweet, lovely films initially,
Yeah.
and he got here. And people worked on this, like directors worked on this building up of a superhero, right? So I think that why can't directors spend that time building up a woman? Like, so why not?
It's fantastic because I so agree with your point of, it's not that messaging is wrong, but sometimes it looks like everything that comes with the tag women oriented or female oriented or whatever it is, it's like even if the woman is taking revenge, there's some huge reason for it, some
Right.
social reason.
Yeah.
And not
Angst,
just
pain.
yeah, like, you know, that entire thing. And I'm like, sometimes you don't need it all the time.
Right.
That doesn't have to define a woman-oriented film. But that said, how do you look back at some of these very, very hero-oriented movies that you've done, where, to be very frank, you didn't have much to do, but you were a part of it, you did the songs and all that, but you really weren't part of the narrative in any significant way.
Absolutely.
How do you look back at those films?
I was part of the system and I wasn't complaining because back then the barometer of success for me was how many blockbusters I was delivering, never questioning
And very valid.
what I was contributing to the story. So today, after so many years, I now question what is this purpose of this character? How does she influence the story? Does she have agency? These are the questions that I ask now after all of these years. And these are the questions I encourage my peers to ask when they sign a film as well. Because now it is becoming important not just to us but to the audience as well. It's becoming a serious question that they are asking. They have no problem with you being glamorous and sensual, but if there's your character, is there a character beyond these images?
Yeah.
Is the question being asked, and this is a very fair question, and it's a question that I wasn't asking before, but I am now.
So when you make something like a very madcap movie, which I kind of liked, which is Kato Aklar and Kadal,
Right.
it's just a nuts movie, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you look at that?
It should have been even more nuts,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but when you look at that do the same criteria apply? You're saying, do I have a good enough role in this?
Right. But then again, you just said madcap. So you don't have to be serious about every decision that you make. It is important also for you to be unserious and just go have fun, and it shows, right? And I was working with two fantastic actors, and so sometimes it's about having fun, and the audience can have fun with you if everything goes well.
Yeah, and it looked like you guys had fun on the sets.
Right, we did.
So,
We did, because Vijay Sethupathi and Nayanthara are fantastic actors, and it was a mad film. It was madder on paper. So I quite enjoyed it.
When so after that, you've done Citadel, you've done other movies, you've done Khushi. Haven't you got any interesting films in Tamil? I'm not saying this
Right.
versus that, but we haven't seen you.
My regret is that I haven't done enough good Tamil films. It is definitely something that weighs on me, that maybe I could have done more. I can do more. Well, let's see. Yeah.
So you're like
hope this
waiting
time.
for good scripts?
I've realized this waiting game does not work. You make your own luck and you write your own scripts, because it's just so hard to come by good scripts. Tell me the last, maybe Tamil, I don't know, but tell me the last fantastic female role that you watched in the recent times.
Okay, I'm going to the next question. I'm not there.
You should be able to rattle off like 10, right?
Yeah.
It's already half the year is over.
So, so how did Maa Inti Bangaaram happen? What when you asked Raj, what gave him the idea?
Well, as you know, Tralala, my production house,
It's a great story, by the way. In case people haven't heard the previous interview of ours,
right.
you want to just quickly say the Boniam story?
Oh yeah, Tralala is like brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. It's that song, all of us when we were young. Is it a rhyme? No, it's just a song.
It's a song.
Right? Yeah, it's a song.
Yeah.
So brown girl is in the ring. In the ring is like, I'm the brown girl. I put myself in the ring, where the producing is usually a big boys game.
So hence the name Tralala.
the name Tralala,
Yeah.
brown girl in the ring. So the idea with Tralala is to back fresh talent, women-backed roles, women-backed scripts. So Maa Inti Bangaaram was first called Kodulu. And we thought of Sai Pallavi for it, because the idea is to not me have a production house and then produce just my films, but to make content with other talent. And she was really busy. She is really busy. So then Raj thought that he can tweak the script and make it a little more action oriented, and I could do it. So that's how I came on board.
No, but what was the germ that gave him the, like, what made him say, okay, this is a story that I want to investigate? Do you know that?
Yeah, so he grew up in Tirupati, and he always questioned this. Every house has a Bangaaram, and that Bangaaram is perfect in every way. She cooks. She's everyone in the family loves her. She's always giving,
Yeah.
and he always questioned that about the system and what the system praised in a woman and what the system saw as the most beautiful qualities of being a woman, and he wanted to call that out in a film.
Nice. How do you pull Raj away from DK?
DK was at the pre-release yesterday, where he did warn Raj that you're doing this is your first project without me. I hope you did a good job. No, DK is absolutely lovely, and I did not pull like DK is always a bouncing board, and there is nothing that that comes to life without his approval. So it's not like he wasn't a part of this. They are inseparable, and they are bound to each other. So yeah.
As a producer, what have been the financials on this film? Have you made your money back?
Yes, I think that's another key aspect that we were very sure of when we started Tralala, was that we would never exceed budgets. Like we knew what I could recover with my name, with the team involved, and we restricted our budget to that bare minimum. Like in a day, I shot the entire bus fight, the entire climax, and a couple of filler scenes in between. So we worked like we finished in record time. We kept the budget extremely tight, and from our first ticket, we are in profits.
Fantastic. When you did Neethane and Ponnu Vasantham, which is
Right.
possibly my favorite film of yours in Tamil.
Oh, that's so sad, because there should be more.
No, but that movie it kind of really was a very nice one. I've told Gautam this, and I really liked your character, and it was a very, and the movie didn't do well.
Right.
When you kind of put in that kind of, you get a great character, this fantastic script, and something just doesn't land.
Right.
How do you process that?
It's hard. It never gets easy. It is very hard. I don't know. You just have to get over it, but it never gets easier. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Because you spend so much time, and you build this relationship with people around you, and you know how much they give to this film, and you know how much is at stake, you know how much money is put in, and there's just so much loss, and it's like losing a loved one when something does not work. So it never gets easier. Yeah.
you had, two periods in your life
Yeah.
where you were MIA, out of action. So
Right.
one was when you were supposed to act in Maniratnam's Cuddle, Shankar's Eye, I think, as
Right.
well, or something like you were kind of signed and then you had some
Right.
an illness. And now recently,
Right.
when you had again, you were putting
Yeah.
yourself out there. Now, both these phases, one was at very early part of your career, one was after you became a star, you established yourself. How did were they the same type of
No. You mean the effect, or
the effect, what the processing that you did, the lessons that you learned?
No, the first time I learned no lessons. I thought I would, but I learned no lessons. I came straight back to the hustle.
You got better, you just got right back.
Right back to it.
Okay.
Immediately didn't make any difference to me. The second time really made me question everything. And when I did come back, I mean, the change is very obvious in every single decision that I make. And there is a drastic change. And it's a change that feels more me. Like I said before, I think I mentioned this before. Um, when in the past I was trying to win a game that had rules that I didn't fully understand, I didn't fully agree with, but I was just going with the flow because this has been set, and this is what you do, and this is what you need to do to be called successful. But I think now the idea of success and the idea of happiness has changed dramatically for me, and this feels like more me, where
Okay.
I feel like I'm in control of the situation.
Okay.
And what I feel is true happiness and true purpose. So it shouldn't have taken me this long, but well, better late than never.
You're journaling now.
I'm journaling, yes.
How does that work? What do you
You
write?
should try it. You should try it.
Do you pour your feelings into the page? Or?
Every morning, I have this app called My Diary, and every morning I wake up and I write how I feel, where I see myself going, how I can improve, um, everything, whatever I feel. And I think that it has dramatically helped me. And it really sets up the day for me. Like, I'm very focused, and I'm very clear about what I need to get done in that day. So it kind of stabilizes you.
But does the daily routine really change that much that every morning you get up and you have new things to journal? I mean, I'm a very, like, I do this, I get up in the morning, I do a to-do list.
Right.
That gives me a sense of how to structure my day. But journaling sounds like more like something to do with feelings and things like that.
But sometimes when you have these goals, and they are big goals, and you keep, reaffirming them.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
and they get tattooed onto you.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's a big goal? To rule the world?
Well, no, I can't say.
Okay. What were some of your learnings from Shubham, which was the first film that Tralala produced?
My learnings from Shubham was that when it's a film with newcomers, you need to start marketing of the film a lot more in advance.
Okay.
The film did extremely well on OTT, but it didn't pull in the numbers that we expected with the kind of reviews that we received in theaters. So maybe that is something that we need to work on, is to make sure more people know that a film like this is releasing, and start the marketing a few months more in advance is probably something that we learned.
Right. So, Maa Inti Bangaaram is the second production, right?
Right.
And you got something else in the pipeline?
Oh yeah, yes we do.
Okay.
We do. But right now we're all focused on Maa Inti Bangaaram because it's turning out to be a big film, and the expectations are suddenly increasing. So yeah,
I think it's because it just looks so different, and it has a vibe that's kind of comic booky, like an anime kind
Right.
of vibe.
Yeah.
That's interesting,
Yeah.
and that transposed onto family backdrop or whatever it is. That juxtapositions looks
Right.
interesting, and at least from the trailers, that's what I kind of saw. So yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see that there is interest in the film. We were told that it's going to be extremely hard, but opening book my show and seeing the pre-sales in the US is extremely comforting right now.
This is your film after how many?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. Theatrical film.
Kushi was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was 3 years ago.
And when you do this You're now going to do your first project in Hindi,
Um,
the web series.
the first project? Rakta Brahman?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, okay.
You've
That
never
would
done. You just done that cameo in this one, right? Ek
Family-
Deewana Tha. Oh, Family Man is the series. Yeah, like a show. Yeah,
Rakta Brahman is a show as
Show,
well.
right. Yeah.
Film wise, I'll announce it in time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
You got things up your sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. You recently said that you want to do at least 2 films a year. Is that going to be possible, especially because you said good scripts are so hard to find?
I get carried away sometimes and say big things.
Maybe that's something you should journal and internalize.
Don't get carried away.
Yeah. And I'm going to end with a very, very important question, probably the most crucial question.
Oh gosh.
Why is your cat called Gelato?
Why is my okay? Really? That's a question. Okay. That's actually an interesting. There's an interesting reason for that, because those 2 years that I was on a break, my food was a trigger. If I eat anything that upset like my gut, I would trigger the autoimmune condition. And so my food became extremely restrictive and extremely bland. And I would eat the same food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 years. And then the first thing that I was allowed to add was gelato, like the ice cream, like gelato, without sugar and without dairy, just gelato. So I would really look forward to that gelato to have like once a week or something. And so when I decided to get a cat, I named her Gelato.
Wow, that's a memory of your
Yeah,
freedom, so to speak.
Yeah, it's weird that you asked me that question.
In a weird, good way, right?
In a weird, good way.
Yeah. But are you like, is there that's gone?
Yeah, I mean, slowly after now I'm in a good place where I can eat comfortably, not excessively, but eat. Yes.
Yeah.
So I keep like I'm always asked, why did you lose so much weight? Or like, people never know what truly is going on with someone, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
not like I don't want to eat, I can't eat.
Yeah, but I hope things get better, and I hope that Maa Inti Bangaaram is are we still using the word comeback, or?
Well, if that works for everyone else, I'm fine with a comeback. I seem to be always coming back from something.
From something or the other.
Yeah, from something or the other. So it's fair enough.
So it's good. So may this comeback be everything that you hope for. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Samantha.
so much.
Title sponsors Max Gold, Dr. Sri Varma, Let's Go Holidays, Mabel presents Samantha Ruth Prabhu interview with Baradwaj Rangan. Supported by the Chennai Silks, V Cura Wellness Clinic, Jai Chandran, powered by Darling, Milky Mist, Glora Diamonds.